another day closer to my goals. Day 4 of this week, and it's I don't even know what to say. I honestly don't even know what to say. I literally came upstairs. I realized I had to make this video, and I was like, I don't want to. I just want to sleep and get to tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. I am slightly nervous, but I think that's just purely to do with the fact of I know what's coming. I know that in the next month my life is going to change a lot. And I'm a person who is very used to structure and systems. And you can ask my parents, you can ask my brother. I need a routine. And when that routine doesn't get followed, I'm a very loose cannon. I don't do well without a routine. And I feel like I'm completely out of my routine right now, purely just based on the fact that I let my emotions get to me, which is not good at all. Um, like I said in the last video, I want to make these videos where half of it is just a debrief on my day, and the other half is just kind of talking about what I want to talk about, whether it's motivational or just giving you guys advice. Um, I feel like I'm just gonna start on talking whatever I want to talk about, and then at the end I kind of just sum up my day. Um, I feel like I haven't been doing enough. I'm being dead honest now, and I'm gonna be extremely vulnerable right now. I'm not doing enough. Might think I am, but I'm not, because I can come into these videos and I can lie to all of you and say I'm doing everything. I'm working every hour of the day. I'm working my ass off, but that's not true. And I feel like if I'm able to be honest with myself, true to myself, realize that I'm the problem, not blame anyone else, I'm the problem, then I can take control of my situation and change. Because I think I was getting to a point where if I made a routine the night before and the next morning the smallest thing could happen that would like mess up my plans, I would just completely forget about my routine and just do what I want. And it was especially those moments where my discipline was tested and I failed every single time. So it's funny because I can say I have discipline because I go to the gym, because I eat well, I eat nicely, I have a good healthy diet. But my discipline gets tested. Sometimes I fail. And maybe making these videos is a blessing in disguise. Like, I know I'm not doing enough. I know I've got stuff that I've got a bunch of time, but I'm just wasting it. And I think it's purely because I'm not intentional with my time. And I think what I'm doing wrong is I am I want to do a lot of stuff, but what I haven't done is written down everything I want and how I'm going to achieve it all. So, because I have too many distractions, and I feel like I'm not being disciplined when it comes to my distractions. Now, I will say one thing: my girlfriend is not a distraction. I don't care what anyone says. I really don't. I'm not going to go too into depth about it because I feel like that's extremely personal, so I'm not going to go too into depth with that. But I will say one thing: when you find a girl, a woman that I have found at such a young age, that's not a distraction. That's an investment that I'm willing to make. So I don't care about that. I do care about the time that I am not on the call, not talking to her, where I'm being lazy, where I know I could be doing stuff, but I'm downstairs watching TV. Those moments. Or I am sitting upstairs and I'm watching YouTube. Those moments. And it's literally self sabotage. Literally. So I feel like I need to. You don't feel anything. Stop using feeling. These are the moments where you realize what you're feeling and then you switch your feelings off. Because if I want to achieve something but I don't feel well that day, then I'm going to let my feelings take over and then I'm not going to achieve it. I need to learn to turn my feelings off. I need to learn to turn my feelings off when it comes to achieving my goals. Because it's going to be hard. There's going to be tough times. It's going to be a very bumpy road. But every single step of the way, I'm going to get tested. I'm going to be tested how bad you want it and how hard you're willing to push to achieve your goal. Because if you don't want it, then you're not going to work hard enough and you're going to give up. But if you want it hard enough, if you really, really, really want it, you'll push through anything. So I I think I know what I need to do. And I know I'm doing it late, but I know what I need to do. Because I've been very unintentional with my time. And that is my problem. My problem is I've had a lot of time and not a lot of focus work to move. I haven't had enough work to move me forward. So now I'm taking matters into my own hands. Because the last couple of days I've been blaming everyone else. That's just being a coward. I was being a coward the last couple of days. And that's just me being genuinely honest with you guys right now. I was being a coward. Because I wasn't accepting that I was a problem. I was hiding from my problems. So, I'll give you I'll I'll, I'll tell you guys what I'm gonna do. It is now currently it is almost 11:30 at night. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna switch my phone off after this video. I'm going to put my bedside lamp on. I'm gonna put all my technology away, set my alarm for tomorrow morning, and pray. And pray for I don't care how long, but I'm just going to pray and really focus on my connection with God. Because I feel like if I pray, He can guide me through these situations. So, once I'm done praying, I'll go to sleep, I'll wake up, And the first thing I'm going to do tomorrow morning, I'm not even going to look at my phone. I'm not even going to look at my phone first. I don't care if I answer late. I need to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my notes app on my laptop and I'm going to write down. No, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my whiteboard because I like my whiteboard even more. I'm going to get my whiteboard and I'm going to do a proper brain dump. I'm going to do a proper brain dump where I'm just going to dump everything I'm thinking about, everything I want to do, all the ideas I have, all the thoughts that I have on there. Just dump it. And then once I've gotten everything out, I will then be able to look at my life and look at this board and be like, okay, these are my thoughts, these are my ideas, these are my problems. How am I going to attack each column? And how am I going to solve said problems? How am I going to achieve said goals? And how am I going to implement each idea? So it is definitely going to be not an eye-opener, but it will be good for me because then I can see what exactly needs to be done and then I can build structure around that. Because once I can build structure around that, my life will be good. I don't care how much trouble I'll have to go through, but because I'll have structure and a routine, I'll be set. So but then this is another piece of advice that I have personally made, and it's a thing that I've experienced myself, that I've written down stuff on my whiteboard and then I forget about it. Everything I write on my whiteboard tomorrow will be extremely intentional because it'll be things in my life that are things on my mind that I want to just get off on a piece of paper or my whiteboard and move on. So everything on that whiteboard will be tackled, whether it's tackled right then and then or put into my calendar when I can solve said problem or implement said idea. So what I want to do is just put everything down on that whiteboard and then really focus on putting dates next to each one to say, okay, I'm going to implement this then. Because then I have a clear goal on what I'm doing and where I'm going. Otherwise, I'm just floating around midair, which I don't want. So I need to have a clear goal on where I'm going to achieve it. And once I got all my wins, I can then break down each thing on a why. On a why and a how. So if I can break down each thing with those three, a when, a why, and a how, then I can have a structured life. So I'm not going to blab on for too much longer because I want to go to sleep. But all I'm going to say is tomorrow is going to be a day of brain dumping and organizing my corp and just organizing everything with no technology, with no distractions, just me, my thoughts, and my visions. So, on that note, we are just starting this journey. We're building the foundations right now. So this stuff is about to kick off. So we're just getting started, baby. We're just getting started. I'll see you in the next one.